Christian Watson, a guy who is screaming up draft boards right now, had an impressive combine. Uh, Showed out, obviously, coming from the factory that is North Dakota State. He is huge, 6'5, 6'4", 208. He is fast, 4'3", 640 at 6'5". He's got a big wingspan as well. He's good in space. He can run the jet. He's a deep threat because of that speed. And again, like I said, he is screaming up the draft board. And last year, guys, just to put this into perspective, he had 43 catches, which may not sound like a lot over the course of, they played 15 games. North Dakota State played when you factor in all of the playoffs and everything as well. So he only had 43 catches, but he had 801 yards. The next closest guy on the roster had 20 catches, and oh yeah, Watson did it in 3 fewer games. He missed a few games with an injury. So he had 801 yards and 7 touchdowns. He averaged almost just over 18 and a half yards per catch. Um, so he's a guy that's big. They utilized him in different ways because teams started to key in on him and make sure that he wasn't going to beat them deep, especially this last season. And so they would use him in jet sweeps, just any way to get him the ball. So he's good in space with that as well. The other thing that I will remind folks is that his redshirt freshman year, he was getting passes from a guy named Trey Lance. So he knows a thing or two about seeing balls come from an NFL caliber quarterback. That year, by the way, his redshirt freshman year, he led the team in catches with 34, led the team in receiving yards with 732, and he had 6 touchdowns. He averaged 20 yards a catch in that. And if you think like, oh, well, he only had, the 800 yards on 43 catches, which again is astounding. Keep in mind, North Dakota State's a run first offense. They ran the ball about 65% of the time this last season, and he missed a couple of games. So even with that, he knows. The other thing that I'll add to it, he understands how to win, which I think is one of those things that you can't really measure, right? And whatever you want to say about the level, FCS, FBS, D2, D3, if you understand how to win, you understand what it takes to win, and that is just as powerful as any of your physical attributes.